Hey everyone, welcome to episode 13, I think, of the Sounds of Skaia podcast. I'm your host, Luke.
Sounds of Skaia? I thought this was Revival, a Dungeons & Dragons Homestuck podcast.
Listen now. Introduce yourself, Tad.
My name's Tad. I do a podcast called Let Me Tell You About, and one called Revival, a Dungeons & Dragons real play podcast.
Introduce yourself, Zeno.
My name is Zeno Zane. I make content sometimes, and sometimes I don't.
And my name is Luke. I'm a member of the Cool and New Music team, though I don't do shit.
God, we're all such cool content creators. Oh, man, isn't it great? Donate to my Patreon.
I love content.
The money's just streaming in. So today's songs that we are reviewing is Skaia Incessifere Remix, or whatever it's called. Saraband, whatever. Clockwork Sorrow, Phantasmagoric Waltz, and Sun Slammer.
It's pretty solid lineup.
A choice selection right there.
Still in volume 5. I think this is about halfway through. These are tracks like 10 through 14, I think.
I used to defend volume 5 and be like, volume 5 is underrated and it's got a lot of good tracks, but it's kind of just got a lot of mediocre tracks.
Yeah.
I think it's good, but it's way too long for its own good.
I think they tried. I think that was when, because the first 4 volumes were pretty much all stuff that was in the comic.
Yeah,
there was maybe no, I think every single song in there.
No, there's a few
ones used in a flash.
There's
or
a few
it was
ones that weren't, I believe.
Because I remember there was that page where Dave had the remixes. I think it was a Jade page where she opened up her computer and it had the remix shit.
They're so bad.
I don't remember. I think it was Act 5 when they were in the room. There was the jam session with Dave and Rose.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, Volume 5 is like a stretched limousine with the entire cast of Suicide Squad. There's a couple of good ones in there, but ultimately it's just too bad. Oh,
goddamn, you're right. There's 71 tracks in here.
It's way too long for its own good.
Shit, I was thinking 50.
Nah,
nope.
It's 70. It's too long.
Well, damn, son, if there's 71 in here, we better get going.
Alright, first song, Skaia Incessifere Mix by Jeremy Solatris E. Murray. So, this song is it's a good song. It was Jeremy's first Homestuck track to be put on an album, and he actually made it before he joined the music team.
Who made the original Skaia theme?
Oh shoot, don't put that on me.
Because this is a Skaia remix, of course. The base Skaia theme is really, really cool. I've always really liked, it was a very mysterious, ooh, here we go, set up, final moment here before you're... Because it was introduced with Nana Sprite telling John all about it. It captures a Skaia kind of whoa, hey, look at all this crazy shit that's probably going to happen. It captures that pretty well.
The introduction of Skaia, I think, is sort of a huge part of Homestuck, because, that's when the world of Homestuck expands. Because it starts out, John in his house, and then and then he's on this floating platform, and then
that's still
suddenly it goes out, and you've got the planet, and then you learn about Skaia and the hole and Siposphere and everything's suddenly connected, and it's really cool. And this song sort of symbolizes all of this. Which I think it's really cool.
Yeah, it builds a lot of nice energy, which is good for the I don't know, I'm pretty sure it wasn't in a flash, but it should have been.
Just the Skaia motif in general, I think, sort of has this whole, connecting everything feel.
I don't know, I guess I kind of so there's airplane takeoff noises in this remix?
Yes.
And I guess that's because, you're pursuing off, because you have the jetpack and all that. One part of the song, I'll be honest, relatively moderate-sized mood. I don't actually like this song that much, this remix.
Yeah?
Because there's a certain point about 2 minutes and 30 seconds or 40 seconds in where the piano just kind of like goes full retard. It just goes to it just kind of goes all over.
Yeah, that was an improvisation.
Yeah, it's like 5.5 minutes long, which is about a minute and a half longer than it needed to be.
Yeah,
I think
it's not a bad song. But
you mentioned like the plane takeoff noises. I think those are like okay. I don't have the best descriptions of music here, but I think it sort of like fills out the sound. You know, like it sort of just takes up a lot of space in the song, and I think it kind of adds a lot to it, makes it very full. You know.
I don't have anything wrong. I don't have any issue with the airplane noises. It's just the piano kind of going all over.
Yeah. No,
hey, Dad, do you know whose opinion lines up with yours?
My own?
Toby Fox.
Good, because I'm Toby Fox.
Yeah, he told Jeremy not to release this track, according to my great researcher.
Well, I wouldn't... That's kind of a dick move, Toby. Because this isn't a bad song. But when this comes up on Shuffle, I'm not like, oh, hell yeah, Skaia and Siposphere remix. You know, it's not like...
Pretty much every track on this album, except the good ones.
There's a few on there I like. But that's what I gotta say about Skaia in Siposphere.
Yes, and this song was named, also the final fact that I want to say, it was named by Andrew Neo, who runs Skaia.net.
Neat. I don't even know what that website is.
It's got like...
All
I know is that it has downloads of like Homestuck albums, but it also had like some radio thing. I really don't know what it's all about.
Are you talking about Skaia.net Radio?
Yeah, Skaia.net Radio.
Because I know the dude who runs that.
Is that
puts like Homestuck music on there. You used to be able to actually, and you might still be able to like run it through AudioSurf.
Is that still a thing?
AudioSurf? Or
no,
the
not
Homestuck
AudioSurf.
Radio?
The radio.
Yeah, it's still a thing.
Okay.
His website is... Oh, let me find it. It's napita.mozai, MOZAI.com. It's got a whole bunch of neat stuff on there.
Huh.
But yeah, he does the radio thing there.
That's cool.
Yeah, link in the description. So the next song that we have is Saraband by Eric Jit Shield. So dramatic. I just want to walk down a street.
Walk down the street like a hard-boiled detective after it's like... I can
slams
see this like
keys on table.
Yeah, like the end of like a Problem Sleuth where some dude's like... Because remember, they had the music box and Problem Sleuth as well. But this is more like... I'm pretty sure this is just piano.
Yeah.
But you can stretch it over there. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, whatever. It's music. It's notes.
Sarah... I don't know if it's Sarah Bond or Sarah Band. Or Sarah Band Namco.
Sarah Band.
I called it Saraband, I think. I think that's how I pronounced it. It doesn't really yell out, Homestuck! Which, that's not a bad thing. I mean, all things considered. It's a lot slower than a lot of the other songs in Volume 5. It's relaxing, and it doesn't feel... I don't feel like it's, like, pushing me along like that Skaia and Siposphere remix does. Mm-hmm. If that makes any sense. Where that... Like, the Siposphere one is like, okay, here's the thing happening, and... Now we go over to the next bit, and you know, it's moving upwards and shit. This one's just kind of like, yeah, let's just you know, whatever. Just kind of slowly waltz around.
An issue I have with this album,
type of music.
Yeah, an issue I have with this album is like where the songs are placed, since it's very like inconsistent. If it was like gradual from like slow to sort of upbeat songs, I'd be like, hell yeah. But it's like you're just listening to it, and it's like you press shuffle on your Homestuck music playlist on iTunes.
When I listen to an album, I like to listen start to finish and just like hear how it progresses. But one, this album is 70 songs long, and I can't sit through all that. Fuck that shit. And two, it just doesn't like work with this album. It doesn't play as an album experience because it's 70 songs long and it's all over the place throughout those 70 songs. And I think this is definitely like one of those moments where it sort of slows down, kind of for no reason. And this is definitely an album to be shuffled.
Yeah. This was Eric Jitschild's first song on the Homestuck discography. It was improvised in one take, aside from a mistake. Just a small one, though. And it was originally titled a Rooftop Waltz and was a Rose Dave ship track, and was called a Perfect Saraband by Eric's composition professor.
Huh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Volume 5. Hey, that's kind of neat.
Volume 5. It's music. Next song.
It's music.
Clockwork Sorrow by David Coe.
Okay, this one I love.
Yeah, it's really good.
So, this is a pretty basic one. I think it's only a little bit over a minute long, right?
Yeah.
It's, it's a pretty straightforward Land of Light and Rain remix. It feels to me like it's the base of it feels like it's, I don't want to say half finished, but it feels like there was more for this song to go to that it just kind of didn't. I felt like this would have been like turned into a more complicated song for some moment during Rose's like tearing apart of the Land of Light and Rain.
Yeah, it just sounds like you downloaded a MIDI file and you clicked it and it's just like, well, here's the 4 instruments that MIDIs can play.
I will say that this song, along with many other early Homestuck songs, suffers from this sound font sound where it's like very low quality samples and stuff, and it's part of the charm. I feel like these low quality samples and stuff just sort of scream early Homestuck to me, and it's kind of cool, but also it's kind of low quality. So
Yeah.
Could be better.
I think that the low quality chiptune kind of feel was because a lot of the early songs had that. I don't know if it was intentional. It may have just been because the original music stuff was like a side thing and it wasn't that big a deal yet. And so we just had whoever. But I always think back to the... I think there was 2 pages where Dave was showing off his remixes. And so when I hear like default instruments, I think of like some kid who just kind of put this song together, which probably isn't that far from the truth. I don't imagine when they composed this, they were older than like 15.
Like you look on like their
Homestuck
Twitter and
music
it's like
team
they're
was.
25, and you're like, wow, that must have been young.
So they'd be like 1 year older than me. So they would have been like 14 or 15 when they made this.
Yeah.
So what was I going to say? I think a lot of like the low quality sound is also because Flash does not have very high quality sound, so like you hear them in comic, and the quality is pretty terrible. And the albums, they're a little better, but they're not very good.
Yeah. So, next song?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright,
Sure,
next
why not?
song. Phantasmagoric Waltz by Andrew Rossetti. I really like the song. It feels like the home menu sort of to Hive Swap. This feels very Hive Swap.
Oh, it actually kind of...
I never thought about that. But
I would say it doesn't feel like Hive Swap, because this is actually a good song. Ooh, shots fired.
I would say that this doesn't sound at all like Homestuck. This is very much not a song I think of when I think of Homestuck, and when I hear this song, I don't really think of Homestuck.
It feels like... I do agree, this doesn't feel as Homestucky as some of the other ones in here. I see it, though, as, like... This would be a song that someone would make for, like, their Jade and Dave like fan fiction. Because this song, it's a fun, clumsy back and forth waltz.
It'd be embedded in their Tumblr page, which is just Homesmut, AMV, or whatever those audio things are called.
But like I could see like, because it's like a wacky kind of fun bounce left right. It's got a consistent like swing to it. Also, it's got accordions, and accordions improve every single song they're a part of. And also, there's like a music box. I'm really not sure what that tinkling is.
Yeah, I don't know, but what I do know is that it's in 3/4 and also in Lydian mode, whatever that is.
Lydian mode is like the hard mode of Homestuck.
Ooh.
But yeah, so this song it feels like kids trying to do stuff like kind of clumsily. Like I could see like someone trying to do a waltz, but they're like stumbling, and no one really cares because it's a lighthearted song. You know,
yeah,
it's lighthearted and fun. It's not that big a deal. Also, phantasmagoric. The only reason I know of that word is because Phantasmagoria was a shitty point-and-click adventure game that Spoonie played back in like 2006.
What?
And I used to watch Spoonie while I was eating dinner.
What does the word mean? Because I don't know.
I have no fucking clue.
I'm gonna look that up. What is it? Phantasmagoric? Phantasmagoria means a sequence of real or imaginary images like those seen in a dream.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Okay, yeah. Like a sort of dream-like trancey waltz. Yeah, I got that.
You know why I feel like this song was used in Hive Swap? Or at least somebody else agreed with me, because it was used in Dream, Dave, and Rose's Dance Party, and was also in and also was Bronya's theme in Hive Swap Friend Sim Volume 3.
Oh, was it? I
never played any of the Hive Swap volumes past the first.
I played the first one and then
neither.
didn't want to waste my money.
I didn't even.
I had no
first
reason
one.
to. Only the first one had one character written by Andrew Hussey, and then the rest didn't. So why should I care about them?
Was it
That's
the good one?
Exactly how I feel.
It was Ardata, I think, and Ardata actually didn't end up being as interesting as I thought.
Oh, I thought it was the hot dog one.
I think he might have done the hot dog one. So he might have done both of them, but I'm not sure.
I think it was the hot dog. My money's on the hot dog one.
I miss Hussey.
I'll bet my fucking life on that. So, and the last song, of course, is the classic Sun Slammer by Seth Before. Let's restart that.
No, you got it.
Fuck.
By who?
Him.
I think this song you're legally obliged to do finger guns to.
This song is just really awesome.
It's got that signature Homestuck bang, cool down, bang, cool down, bang, cool down, build up, and bang. It's got that, it's rad as fuck.
It also sounds like Rainbow Road.
Yeah, it is hella Mario Kart.
I don't know where that was pointed out to me that the song sounds like Mario Kart, but I cannot unhear it. It's Mario Kart.
Yeah, I hear it. Like, this is just a Mario Kart song.
I think part of it's like the drums and like the sparkling sort of sounds in the background, but I have no idea.
Oh, this song is cool. There's little touches. It's really good. I like it a lot.
And yeah, it's a remix of Sunsetter. And not the other way around like everyone thinks it is.
See, because I listened to it, I was like, oh, I know what this is going to be, and I was expecting Sunsetter, and then I had to do like, wait a second. No, that's right. And it caught me off guard. And
your opinions also align with Toby again, because according to Toby, Sunsetter was remixed amazingly by Feetbox into Sunslammer.
Oh, this breakdown is sick.
Oh, so good. But also, yeah, the unique parts of the Sunslammer melody, or the ones that aren't in the original Sunsetter at least, that play at the end can also be heard in the unreleased Sunsetter remixes that Toby made. And which came first is, I don't know, not clear.
It's I noticed this actually when I was listening to the track again before the episode. In the Flash page, it's like crunched down and feels lower quality, and I don't know if that was intentional because this was used during the Flash where she was fighting the Uranium Imp. So I don't know if that was intentional because of like snow and radiation, but I want to believe it was.
I think that's just Flash.
Probably, but there's a lot of songs that don't have that issue.
That's true.
Or a lot of flashes, rather. Also, again, it's legally required for everyone who got to that page to try and time the shots on the Uranium Imp with the music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's no objections here. That's absolutely legally required.
Yeah, out of this list, Sunslammer I'd say is number 1. Phantasmagoric Waltz number 2. Sarabon number 3. Inciposphere 4. And then the worst one was Clockwork Sorrow. Sorry.
I like the motif of the melody of that song, and I don't think it was used enough in the Homestuck soundtrack. I think it could have gotten some real bangin' tunes out of it, but those never really came. I see potential in Clockwork Sorrow, but the song itself I don't think has it.
Because remember, most of its potential was just borrowed from, oh god, what's it called? The song for Light and Rain, Endless Climb.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Which is just kind of like a much better song.
Basically. Because it doesn't have all the other things going on in it that detract from the main melody. So, the best part of Clockwork Sorrow is the part that's not Clockwork Sorrow. And
Yeah.
the best part of Sunslammer is how it took Sunsetter and improved it in every single way.
God, Sunslammer's good.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
definitely one of the best songs off Volume 5.
And I think that's all the songs that we had set up.
Yes. However, we do have a game. Ladies and gentlemen, on my own computer, I am recording right now me playing a Homestuck quiz. And we will get these, and I will challenge the contestants, the other people in this episode, to come up with the answers.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm getting all sweaty over this. Ooh.
Let's start with an easy one. Who is the first character that you meet?
John
Homestuck.
John Homestuck.
Let's see if that's right. That's correct! Now, second question. Who is Nana's post-scratch self? Oh shit.
Sans. No.
I pressed the right one on accident.
Nana Undertale.
Oh shoot! Did I press the right one on accident again?
What are you
Oh
doing?
no, wait. Did I mention that this was like a Happy Wheels quiz?
Oh, what?
A quiz on Happy Wheels?
No, you did not mention that.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Because it is? Oh, shit.
So, Nana's post-scratch self was the Vietnam vet or the kid with the baby on the bicycle?
We won! This has been...
We did
it!
We
won! We did it!
This has been Sounds of Skaia, episode 13. Would you like some Les Motois? And thanks for watching. Alright, everyone stop recording.
Okay.
We did it, Reddit.